white spaces on the edges of every manuscript margin are larger than I should ever be trusted to be in charge of. And in between every line were white spaces waiting for me and my mind and my ballpoint pen to plan a white space invasion. God doesn't get enough praise from the critics whose canvases are blank, from the authors who love to complain about pain but their pages stay white for days. The creator of the stars and planets doesn't get enough credit. It's so much harder to create so much from nothing than it is to critique or edit. The white spaces on the margins, that's where thinking breathes, where scholarship bleeds, where I weave through the existing threads my tapestries of theories. That's where I sing my marginal notes. That's the masquerade where I ask, may I have this dance before I unmask the unasked questions tempting me to approach. Intellectual tensions, patient or hesitant to resolve. The white space is like a silence in the halls, and only I know how to solve it. Every manuscript's got white space like a landscape or a frontier, and I can build cathedrals here. I can be the pioneer. I can be the hero. I could be the savior. If there's anything here worth saving this side of the veil, yeah, I can be brave. The white spaces on the margins, that's where thinking breathes, and I can hear the unsung rhymes between the lines whisper to me. The white spaces on the margins, that's where thinking breathes, and I can hear the unsung rhymes between the lines. They say the eyes are drawn to white space. I've come to realize my mind has never been peace and quiet. Pieces of music and rhymes invade every time. I remember how my mind would fly since I was only 5. Eyeballing the white space on the kitchen wall and wonder of all there was to write. I thought everything would make sense once I put enough knowledge in my eyes, but I've come to find it's all grays with no grace when there's no more space that's white. Me and my friends set ourselves up in churches trying to change the mess by questioning each verse where lesser men get rejected or don't learn lessons. We thought we loved debating, maybe I only loved fighting, but he loved being needed. He loved to lead, but got defeated by all the backbiting. So now I stand alone and understand alone, and that's all I've known for years. Surrounded by the druggies and the dropouts who want nothing but white space between their ears. And in between every year, more white spaces waiting for me and my big imagination, armed with guitars to stage a white space invasion. There's another type of silence in the noise of a mind that's had its fill, a different emptiness than white space when the space goes black from ink and quill. The white spaces on the margins, that's where thinking breathes, and I can hear the unsung rhymes between the lines whisper to me. The white space on the margins, yeah, that's where the thinking breathes, and I can hear the unsung rhymes between the lines whisper to me. I landed stranded on my lonely planet till the family I abandoned formed a family band around me. Man, I found my family. We took our chance out in the taverns, found some other bands to battle, made some friends, won some fans, found romance, and found some prayers were answered. I never saw how bad I was dying from division. My world was civilian against civilian, and I was a gargoyle perched on the edge of vision. I was never meant for battling, and I was always looking for family. The gravity of those who wanted to bond when everyone else abandoned me. Even though I wasn't built for the common man's procedural, they were always happy jamming, and I was so manic I tried to write them cathedrals. We could have been the heroes, we could have been the saviors. If there was anything here worth saving this side of the veil, we could have been brave. We could have been the heroes, we could have been the saviors. If there was anything here worth saving this side of the veil, man, we could have been brave. The white spaces on the margins, yeah, that's where the thinking breathes, and I can still hear the unsung rhymes between the lines whisper to me. The white spaces on the margins, that's where thinking breathes, and I can still hear the unsung rhymes between the lines whisper to me.